Okay, this lesson should go pretty quickly. On Thursday, we briefly talked about remote exterior angles. And what we said then was that this exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. Okay? These are remote interior angles. Okay, they're remote because they're the two furthest away from the exterior angle. So if you sum the two remote interior angles, it's going to equal the exterior. Okay? So this is real simple. 70 plus 50 has to equal this exterior angle right here. So that angle equals 120 degrees. Alright? For number 2, here's my remote interiors. So I know that 45 times 45 plus some unknown number has to equal 140. If they give me one interior and one remote, what am I going to have to do? I don't add. What am I going to have to do? You're going to have to subtract. Because 45 plus some number, I'll just call it x, has to equal 140 degrees. So what do we end up doing to solve? We subtract. So 140 minus 45 is 95 degrees. You really don't have to do all of this algebraically. I'm just showing you why we subtract. If you are given one interior and one remote, one exterior, you need to subtract. Alright, so number 3. What do I have here? I have two interior angles, so that means I'm going to add. So 28 plus 58 equals 86 degrees. Alright, number 4. Again, I have two interior angles I need to add. So I'm going to do 25 plus 80, and that equals 105. Alright. This one, I'm given one interior and one exterior. I'm given one interior and the exterior. So that means I need to subtract. So I'm going to do 110 minus 80, and I get 30 degrees. Let me box in my answers so we can see them. Alright, here I'm given two interiors. So that means add. Oops. Sorry. I don't know how much of that was covered up. 35 plus 95 equals 130. Okay. Now on this next one, they want me to find, this is algebraic. So I'm going to need to set up, Aaron, would you bring me a calculator? I'm going to need to set up some equations. So let's see what we got. They want me to find the measure of angle FAB, which is this angle right here. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to figure out the value of x. So here's what I know. I know that this angle plus this angle is going to equal my exterior angle. So if I do 55 plus 3x plus 2, it's going to equal 13x minus 3. Okay? We are focusing in on the angles here, so I'm going to use InSolve to solve this. 55 plus 3x plus 2 equals 13x minus 3, and I'm going to do comma x. I hit enter, and it tells me that x equals 6. Now, if I were going to do that by hand really quickly, I'm combining like terms. That's 57 plus 3x equals 13x minus 3. I'm going to move my variables, subtract 3x. 57 equals 10x minus 3. Add 3 to both sides. Oops, it should be 10x. And I get 10x equals 60. Divide by 10, excuse me. And I get x equals 6. Alright, now I'm going to take this value for x, and I'm going to plug it in right there. So I'm going to do 13 times 6, that's my input, minus 3. So 13 times 6 minus 3 equals 75 degrees. That is the measure of angle FAB. Alright. This one says to find the measure of angle YDC. So YDC is this angle right here. 15x plus 5. Again, I know that this angle plus this angle is going to equal that one. So I'm going to set it up just like that. 80 plus 6x plus 6 is going to equal 15x plus 5. Alright, if I InSolve that, menu 3-1, 80 plus 6x plus 6 equals 15x plus 5, and I have to do comma x. It tells me that x equals 9. If I plug that in right there, that is 15 times 9 plus 5. I replace the x, gosh darn it, I replace the x with 9. 15 times 9 plus 5. So now I'm going to do 15 times 9 plus 5. 15 times 9 plus 5. And it tells me that that angle measure would be 140 degrees. So that is the measure of angle YDC. Now, if you need to see this by hand, if I combine like terms here, 80 plus 6 is 86, plus 6x equals 15x plus 5. Now I'm going to move my variables, bring down the 86, that's 9x plus 5. Now I'm going to get rid of this plus 5. 9x equals 81, divide by 9, and x does equal 9. Alright, and that is the last thing that we're doing before our test on Wednesday.